Hi everyone, thanks for joining. We are live. I'm just going to give it 30 seconds or so, and then I'll make a wee start on reacting to Danny and Gary. So my understanding is that Danny and Gary, Danny formerly of Rate My Takeaway and Gary Eats, have decided to get together to collaborate on a new food channel. I think it's called Danny and Gary, or Gary and Danny, one of the two. And I think they're going to be going around together, probably in Britain. So far, I think they've been in a few different places in England, and they have been eating together and they've been reviewing food together. I don't know much about what goes on in this one other than the description says it gets pretty nasty. So I think they're going to a Chinese restaurant somewhere in London. I'm understanding it's a very, very poorly reviewed restaurant. I think Gary Eats might have been there before. So let's chuck it on and have a wee watch. And I'm going to pause it here and there just to have a wee reaction to it. Okay, without further ado, let's have a wee look at this.
He's actually said we ordered the wrong food.
Is that what he just said?
Yeah, I said it was absolutely shocking and said, yeah, you ordered the wrong food. Danny, here we are in Chinatown in London.
Amazing. We start to Chinatown, Chinese restaurants, wall to wall, love a bit of Chinese.
You and me both.
Are we off to the best one?
We're off to the rudest one.
The rudest one.
The rudest restaurant in London.
So you fetched me all the way here to take me to the rudest Chinese.
I came here a couple of years ago.
So indeed, Gary has been here before, and I don't know, he mentions it being the rudest Chinese. I assume he had a very bad experience in there before, and I'd imagine it's got very bad reviews for being rude as well. But given all those amazing Chinese restaurants in Chinatown, I guess they're going here because they're looking for some sort of bad experience to react to. But yeah, put something in the comments. Have you been to Chinatown? Is there any good Chinese restaurants there? Have you been to this particular restaurant?
Service was abrupt but efficient. Thought it was a little bit overpriced, but oh, it's okay. I know we've got a huge choice to go to.
Well, that's it. I'm going to start to get abrupt with you soon if you don't take me to some
Let's face it, you're not going to get a good value meal in London anywhere, are you?
decent Chinese, but only one thing for it. Now then,
Let's give it a go.
Come on.
Let's hope they're really nice in here.
it's busy
Nice
though,
and
isn't it?
polite.
It's busy.
It is very busy.
Duck chin windy. Way off.
I'm going
What do you guys think of these two together, Danny and Gary? Are you a fan of one of these? Are you a fan of both of these? Do you think it's a good idea, them working together?
to this one down here.
Oh, yeah. Yes, my friend, can I get, please, a quarter of the crispy duck with pancakes, some of the spare ribs with chilli and salt. Yeah, is that all right? We're good.
That was a great reaction there. Eh? They're ordering their food. Can we get just, yeah.
Chicken curry, please. Beef,
Hurry up.
beef fried noodle with chow mein.
They're like an old married couple already, eh?
Yeah, we'll have soft, please. And then can I get on the, what is it, cold meats, can I get the cold crispy belly pork, hot rice, please, sir?
Yes.
And that's it, thank you.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything?
No, we'll stick with your tea
Stick
there.
with the tea, it's
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
thank you.
Right.
Thank you, thank you. I wasn't very happy, was he? But he was polite. Thank you, thank you. There's your.
Yeah, is it fair to say they're rude? I've not seen the whole video yet, but they were fairly quiet. They weren't necessarily rude there, but I guess they're going to get more rude as the video goes, as the title suggests. Let's get into it.
For Yorkshire tea.
You won't even...
It's not quite Yorkshire tea, is
Yorkshire
it?
tea?
So
That looks like what comes out of a Yorkshire tap when they're doing plumbing down the
cheers,
street.
it's free, so you can't complain.
Yeah,
Cheers.
floaty bits in it, girls.
Yeah, no, they're called tea leaves.
So I get what you're saying, right?
Strange atmosphere, isn't it? I feel like a
Well-
naughty schoolboy.
Yeah, they're all right too. They're all a bit counter. They're all a bit down in dumps. But he was looking elsewhere. You know, like watch it door as if somebody's going to run off with a handbag.
It's bizarre the way to run a restaurant in London where you've got a lot of tourist traffic and people coming in for food, and you're just kind of sort of disengaged and rude to customers. That is a very, very odd way to run a business.
Where's your handbag?
Round his head if he didn't make good this, I'm telling you.
It's well, thank you for ordering for me.
Paid for it. What it could be. That's...
Oh,
Oh, thank you very much. Look, thank you. Just on kill, look, son. I've got to be honest. There was a nice pungent smell coming from them. They are deep fried.
I'm glad it's coming from the ribs.
Yeah. Pungent smell. Bit of fried garlic there and spring onion.
Yeah.
I think Danny's going to be hating this because my understanding that Danny used to be a food hygiene inspector. So if this place is not up to scratch, he is not going to be happy.
A lot of salt.
Are you a chopstick, lad?
I'll try my best. My best was rotten.
We're not too bad. Come on, get in. Yeah, slippery little sucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have that one there.
Oh, he's done it. He's done it. And you bang it on there, then you use
I've got to be honest, the batter on that looks horrific.
your fingers. It's a spare rib.
It's a spare rib. I wish I could get that one. There's a lot more meat on that one. It's hot.
Oh, it's not floating my butt. It's a bit tough.
I think Danny's face says it all. He's biting into that. It looks like a piece of leather.
I like the coating on it. That piece there wasn't too tough.
I don't know if it's because the coating's lovely, salt and pepper, chili on it. But I don't know if it's because of because they've deep fried. It's just made it a little bit tougher for me.
They're deep fried, aren't they?
I like it when you can
Try that one.
it falls
Loads
off
of-
the rib.
Loads of coke. Well, I don't think you're going to get that, are you?
No,
Well, it's round one. You ordered them. Anything goes wrong in this, not my fault, not my blame. Danny chose everything.
all right, I'll finish it off.
What do you reckon to their chemistry? I haven't really watched much of them together yet, and it seems like they're already in a bit of sort of married couple mode. They seem to get on really well, actually. You can tell they're friends because they wind each other up and they kind of get on each other's tits to an extent. But you can only probably do that if you're really friendly with someone.
Eat them. The last bit was a bit tough. We need to take notice of that duck leg because it was clearly on a diet. There's hardly any meat here, Danny,
It's not a big duck, is it?
and quite cleverly, they've mixed it all in with the lettuce as well to
Mixed
make
up.
it.
That looks horrendous. Look at the state of that lettuce as well, man. How fucking old is that lettuce? Lettuce is supposed to be green.
To make it look. I mean,
It's green, but it doesn't look. It looks like cabbage or something like that. And I don't know how expensive this place is either. But how would you feel if you were presented with that? Would you eat that?
We've got
just take a quick glance there, and just take that there, and see there's hardly anything in there. And
is
like
it me or does it look a bit?
Look at the state of these vegetables as well. They're just so friggin' white and anemic, and they just look like they've been lying around for a long time. I would not be happy. And look at that. Look at the nick of that. I would not be digging that. Even if that was free, I'd struggle to eat that.
and
Is
like
it me or does it look a bit pale? When I've had duck before, shredded crispy duck, doesn't look as pale as that.
it doesn't look appetizing.
Hey, well,
Bit of duck.
there you go. That's mine.
Hang on. Bit of duck. Bit of duck. Bit of duck. Move you over there. Okay, there's some duck on here.
So it's-
Oh,
I think from what I've seen in their videos, I think Gary Eats is a lot more brutal than Danny. Danny was very pragmatic when he did Rate My Takeaway. He went to some really terrible places with some really shitty food, and he would never really go in on them that hard. But I get the impression that Gary Eats will go in a lot harder.
no, I'm not having that.
It looks a bit ropey, doesn't it? And there should be 6 pancakes in there. There's not a lot.
There's not an awful lot of meat left.
Yeah. Right, roll
We
it,
had
roll
one
it.
each.
Put more sauce on. Masking it, innit?
I'm trying to take it away. Not take it away.
I'm a bit upset with this because crispy duck is one of my favourites. Right, look at the pancakes. Look at the state of his.
Masterclass.
I don't think you'd be happy with that food anywhere if you went to your local place and you only had one Chinese in your area and it was average. You would think you wouldn't really be necessarily that happy, but in London, at the prices that they charge in a really busy sought after area in London, to be serving stuff like that is fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Let's face it.
The cucumber is amazing. When it's all together, still not like a duck pancake. It's a bit.
What I've done, I've just hidden the flavour of the duck. The hoisin sauce. It's just, you're to blame. There's nothing to do with the restaurant.
No, mate, if you look at that, for the fat on that.
You You ordered it.
It's not rendered down proper, that's what it is. They've cooked it, they're fatted up.
Are you going to tell them?
So far, it's expensive. It doesn't look that nice. All the salad and ingredients they're using are just look out of date and washed out and rubbish. And the next thing is that they haven't even cooked anything right. So, that must be what a restaurant's all about. Sourcing good ingredients, cooking it well. If you can't do those things, what is the fucking point?
No, this is your place, mate.
In normal circumstances, I'd actually say something, but the fact we have a lot more food coming, I'm not going to say anything.
A bit worried
It's,
about this cold pork now. We might be up bogged tomorrow.
Tonight.
Now, based on the description of this video and a shot that I've seen of it, I think that's going to come true by the time of this video ends, Danny.
Great choices, Danny. Good choice.
Next course. So this is one of my favourite dishes. When I went to Malaysia, I had a lot of this because it's cold pork and you should have like a crispy bit on the edge, hot rice with a barbecue sauce, but it's weird because of how it tastes.
It's going to be as weird as this.
Well, it looks better.
Even the rice as well. How badly can you fuck up rice? And that rice looks grey. Oh, this is bad.
Better than that. A lot better than that. So, get some on you. Yeah, look at that.
Look at Gary's face. He's sick of it. He does not want to be there now.
Look at that pork fall off there, Gary. Something on your plate, lad. I'll serve you. Don't you worry. There you go. So, hot rice, barbecue pork. So,
You can tell that Gary Eats has already checked out. He does not want to be there. They've obviously went to the effort to be there and they've got content to film. But I reckon if he had just went there on his own, he would have just been gone by now.
this should be, if it's
Never
not,
trust anyone
so
who
you've got
says
a
trust
crispy
me.
bit there, look, and a nice bit of pork. Nice crunch on the crackling.
Nice crunch on the crackling.
I've got no crunch on my crackling.
None.
Nothing.
No crunch on my crackling.
Danny, it's cold.
It's supposed to be cold, you clown. But it is, it's cold pork on hot rice.
I thought you said cold pork, as in it was done over coals.
It's more like, oh, here we go.
We finished with that one. Thank you.
Curry chicken? Curry chicken.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that more free for you?
No, that's great. We finished with that.
No, we don't.
No, we finished, and this one we finished with that as well. Thank you.
I think that's Gary's way of saying, take the stuff and get it to fuck.
You know what?
Okay, I'll keep hold of that.
So I'm going to be honest, because I know
They just completely blanked him as well, eh? So far it's like terrible service, uncooked or badly cooked food, shit looking ingredients, and just generally rude.
what this is. I don't think it's not the best, but
The rice is nice.
not the worst. The barbecue sauce, however, is a bit sour.
I didn't find that. I
Well,
didn't get much of a barbecue flavour out of it.
No,
I'm gonna go in again.
no
here, then.
barbecue flavour. The rice is boiled rice. It's all right.
I mean, it doesn't bode well if the only thing they can say is the rice is all right.
Not in a a la carte rest. This to me is your corner Chinese takeaway. This has got seating. I don't think it's that high quality, is it?
That barbecue sauce isn't the best. I'm also going to tell you, I think the pork's a little bit on the hard side, and I'm getting absolutely no crunch with the crust at all.
Right. Got another piece.
No, and no.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Charming.
thank you,
Okay,
thank
that's
you.
great stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I left it down there. Thank you.
I'm well.
If this
We're off
is
to
right,
the
my,
rudest one.
The real
Finish with that as well. Thank you.
corner Chinese takeaway.
Thank you.
And we're all here. Right, there's your curry. So I'm going for chicken curry. I'm laughing, Gary, because I'm like, what the heck is that?
There's a lot going on in there.
I mean, to be fair, there is steam coming off the plate, so these things must be hot. I'm not saying they're necessarily cooked, but they must be at least hot.
You got red, green peppers. You got peas,
Chilies.
chilies, some shredded chicken. Bit of sauce. What's the saucy sauce like?
Oh,
Huh? I want just get some of the rice on its own. Put that there. And I just want to try some of the sauce first of all. Are you getting a kick out of the chilies? Are you getting a kick out of me? Oh, forget
the
it.
sauce is too thin.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's too thin. I'm used to curry sauce being thicker than that. And that's too thin.
Okay. Stop playing with the food, Gary.
There's a
You can see that Gary does not want to put this in his mouth.
there's a slight after spice that comes. But I think they've overdone it with the peppers.
Well, it's all.
When you taste it, see if you see it, because I can, even in the sauce.
Well, just presentation-wise, you're just having. It's just looking peppered right up.
It just tastes a little bit bland. Because, like I said, there's a bit of an after spice that kicks in. Yeah. Or have you just eaten the chili?
I'm not getting a nice flavour out of that at all.
It's not.
I actually feel a bit sorry for Gary now. You can see in his face he really, really does not want to be here. He does not want to be eating this. They're doing a video, there's content to make, they're all there, they've got the camera set up, but really he is not enjoying this whatsoever. It's quite unpleasant to see, actually. If you're not enjoying food that much, but you kind of have to eat it for your audience, I guess, that's not a very nice place to be.
I'm actually getting. I'm getting that. I'm being really serious. I'm getting a real stale flavour out of that. My fear is they haven't really washed down the peppers.
Well, I don't.
Bloody hell, man! I'm losing track now. So you've got like terrible looking ingredients. You've got uncooked food. You've got fat on things. Now he doesn't think the peppers are being washed right. I'd be surprised if those plates were even washed right. Yeah, just interesting to find out your thoughts. Put something in the comments to say if you would eat here. Would you have walked out by now, or would you have kept going? Have you been anywhere as bad as this before? Be interested to know your thoughts.
To be honest, there's no fear, mate. I think you can see what's there to that one. I think
The
it's
other thing
still
is-
mouldy inside or something like that. Look at that.
Are they?
Yeah, oh.
Hey,
Aye, so they've got like old mouldy peppers, horrendous looking veg. You know, these places are an absolute disgrace. If you think about it, like they're putting people's health at risk. They're serving up absolutely garbage, subpar food. And this is in the heart of London, and it won't be cheap either. It's an absolute disgrace, really.
it's mouldy.
What's that?
I don't know.
Well, what? That's not curry, is it? And it's what's that inside there? Look, it's just crappy
This place should be shut down.
in there. You got like a rotten pepper. What is it? Anyway, enjoy your curry. You brought us here. I just chose off the menu, my friend.
Okay, who's to blame here? The bad choice of restaurant by me, or the shocking choice of food by Danny, or maybe the cooking in the restaurant? Don't tell him I said that. I don't know why I keep going back in, but it's got to be eaten, doesn't it?
We'll have to eat it in a bit, but so I'm a bit worried about that curry, mate. I'm honest, because it's the peppers, and I think that may be. If some of these peppers are on the turn, a little bit rotten. Not sure.
Yeah, that's it. That's my understanding is that Danny on the right here, his background is as a food inspector before he was a YouTube food personality. This must be nightmare to him. He must have seen places like this in the past and been horrified by them. He's kind of almost not telling Gary not to eat it, but I think he's strongly hinting that it might be a good idea to quit now and not eat any more of this shit.
I can't honestly say that one just look. Sometimes you get them, don't you, and they look a bit weird. But I'm gonna go with a chow mein.
You made me completely paranoid now.
The onions all right.
First impression, the beef is definitely cooked. Hurry on with the beef. Let's start.
I think personally I would have quit by now. I wouldn't be eating any more of this stuff. I would have probably left by now. This is going to make one or both of them ill. I think this is the sort of thing you could really get food poisoning off this sort of food. It's making me quite angry. I was going to kind of react to this in a sort of humorous, light-hearted way, but actually the more I see of this, the more this is really making me a bit angry. These places are a disgrace.
With that. What do you reckon to the beef?
We're not allowed to spare on this channel. We'll try and find a bit more.
Oh man, I've sworn a few times on this live watch along. I need to stop doing that.
Because I'm had
But I am Scottish.
a couple of pieces. Oh, there we are, look. It's tasteless.
Gary's face is absolutely priceless. The more his reaction to Danny pulling that wee bit of meat there, his face.
It's like the chicken.
And I felt
I'm going to be totally honest here. I'm not feeling this, Gary. I think we're in Chinatown, and I know that it's one of the rudest. It's probably, they're probably not happy because there are probably loads of people saying, take it back. The noodles,
the thing is,
bit
I
dry.
haven't seen anyone brave enough to actually say that yet.
you
But
did.
well, I don't know. I'm about to say something. I think.
Are you?
I think it's absolutely shocking.
I bet you don't listen to you.
Oh, I might get thrown out.
The bill. We'll bet on the bill. See you. Right, well.
Because come on, this is
the
going to be
onion-
cheap. On a real serious note, this isn't going to be
Yeah,
particularly cheap.
the onion and the bean sprouts, nice crunch and freshness to them, but the noodles are not my bag. The beef's tasteless, the chicken's tasteless in there, and the sauce, too watery, tastes like peppers.
All I'm tasting here is grease.
That, I mean, you get a lot on that for the rice and the pork. You've got a lot of pork on there. It's not your bag. If I'm honest, that's probably the only thing I could eat on here.
I think they're right to be going in hard on this place. I know that Danny's background is to be fairly kind on places, and this is a different kind of channel he's on now. It's not Rate My Takeaway. This is a new channel. But I think Danny's quite right here. You know, you don't want to slate a place that's trying its best. If you go somewhere and they're making a real effort and they're cooking good food with good ingredients, and you find a hair in your food or something is not quite hot enough, that's understandable. You know, you might want to have a word with them, and they'll you know, they would sort it out for you. I'm sure they would. But when it comes to somewhere serving bad ingredients with mold in them, this is dangerous. This place is this is really making me mad, actually. This place is an absolute disgrace.
I'd be happy eating.
This is one of the worst Chinese meals I've ever had.
Yeah, well, guess what? I've got to crack on and get it in and back with you still.
I think that probably sums it up there, Gary, saying it's one of the worst Chinese meals he's ever had. I mean, that is pretty damning. I would imagine he's been to many restaurants as part of the work he does for his food channel, and he's probably eaten a lot of Chinese food. And I mean, that pretty much says it all. It's the worst he's ever had. But I think it's worse than that. I think it's probably dangerous.
I'm not eating anymore. That scared me immensely. I'll probably have the chow mein. You're going to.
I hate to say it, Gary, but I think the damage is already done. If you're going to get food poisoning, you probably already got it.
I'll have the rice as well. I don't know what else to say. I feel sick. And I hate doing this.
I'm going to be honest.
But I'm frightened to
I
eat it.
joked about going to some of these ones that have got buffets in Windsor. 20 quid says that they'd have been better.
That's it. I do actually feel sorry for Gary. I haven't really watched much of his content. He seems like a nice guy, and I think he's usually quite fair. But you can see from what he's saying there and how he's reacting, he is really not enjoying this at all. And I think he's genuinely frightened that he's done himself harm here. He might have been he might have food poisoning, or you know, this is not okay.
I guarantee that would have been better. And it is shaking aside what you
I'll be
actually
honest,
chose.
mate, like I said, with this, and that is soft now. I don't mind fingering this now because nobody's having it unless they stick it back and think, oh, thank you, love.
Thanks for that.
How much is that, Rusters? Holy shit, holy.
£60.70, cash only. I have the cash on me.
Now, there's a couple of things that are quite interesting there. 60 quid. I mean, there was quite a lot of food, to be fair, but given how poor quality it was, 60 quid, that set them back. That's not an insignificant amount of money. And cash only as well in 2025. Now, alarm bells are ringing there for a number of reasons that I don't really want to speculate on. But there's something very not right with this place.
Hey, Danny.
Please put in your comments what you think it is.
I've got some cash, girls.
I'll see you guys outside.
Have you got 70p?
You fit, Danny?
Yep, let's go. Have you got receipt, Gary?
Sorry, we haven't tried it yet. You're over there, it's fine. Come over.
Done.
Left the money over there.
Yeah.
I have got to say, that was not good. Honestly, that was really not good. No, absolutely shocking. I ordered the wrong food, yeah.
Fair play to Gary, because he was a bit hesitant to tell them that he didn't like it and it was poor. And fair play to him to go and tell the guy, because these people should be told. You know, people who are serving food like that in restaurants, they should be told. The guy didn't really seem to be that bothered. He just said, maybe you've ordered the wrong food. I mean, that maybe says it all about their customer service. So yeah, so far we've got mouldy, bad, dangerous looking ingredients, terrible food, fat, grease, undercooked, and then the manager's reaction to being told that the food was dog shit, basically, is maybe you ordered the wrong food. That is incredible.
I ordered the wrong food. Well, actually, Danny ordered the wrong food.
He still wants to try and blame Danny for ordering the wrong food. I don't think it's Danny's choice of food that's really the problem here, to be fair. I think it's maybe trying to pass the blame a wee bit onto Danny. Now, I don't know much about their dynamic in the relationship, but I think he's been a bit petulant here and he almost wants to blame Danny to an extent. And it could just be because Gary selected this as a venue and he's maybe trying to, I don't know if he's trying to shift the blame over to Danny. But at the end of the day, the blame lies squarely at the door of this restaurant. Whoever runs this place, it's an absolute disgrace.
Order the right food at some of the time, but all in the wrong places.
Devastated.
He's raging, actually. You can tell that Gary is really raging here. He wants to say a lot more, but he's too much of a gentleman. But he's very, very unhappy here, and I don't blame him. You would places like this really, really get on my nerves. They rip people off. They're dangerous as well. And even that cash only thing, that I don't know why, that just gives me weird vibes as well. There's something, I don't want to use the word sinister, but there's something strange about that as well.
He said, you ordered the wrong food.
Is that what he just said?
Yeah, I said it was absolutely shocking. I said, yeah, you ordered the wrong food. Let's go and find somewhere.
You ordered the wrong food, so what does he recommend? Bowl of water?
He recommends an Indian.
Right,
Come on, I'm joking.
Shocking. Now then, guys, so as you can see, there's no Gary. Unfortunately, I ain't kidding you, he's had to go and find a toilet because he does not feel well.
Now, I wonder how much of that is that Gary has made himself feel like that because he's had a really bad vibe, a bad experience. He saw what the ingredients looked like. He saw the mold on the pepper. I don't know how much of it he's maybe made himself feel sick or ill, or he genuinely might have food poisoning. And if that's the case, that is really, really awful.
We've been to Wonky Donkey, I think that's what they were serving. I'm on Orange Street, I feel like I've been fanted. Right, let me tell you this. Right, tangoed, done. This come to £60.70. Right, those ribs, I thought they were a bit tough. Gary ordered away on a few of them, they weren't too bad. The duck, absolutely shocking, full of fat, not a lot of meat on it. Probably one of the worst duck and pancakes I've ever had in my life. Then we had, I liked it, the rice and the pork, I chose it. Gary wasn't too keen. I had a couple of crispy bits, but then the rest was soft. The rice, boiled rice, the sauce doesn't really taste like barbecue, they're a bit like leftover gravy granules.
Now, I would go as far as to say that Danny has been very pragmatic here. He's not pulling any punches about the place, but I'm sure he could go a lot harder than that if he wanted to. And he is a gentleman, but yeah, it must be very, very hard to think of anything positive to say here.
The chicken curry, that turned my stomach. I turned the pepper over, and I'm sure it was a bit mouldy inside. Accidents do happen, but the whole curry tasted like that. The sauce were weak, were thin, not good. The beefy noodles, the beef, absolutely shocking. The noodles were a bit dry. All in all, shocking. Right, Gary's took me here. I'm not happy with it. It's not, you know, there's plenty of places in Chinatown that can do better, I reckon. The fact that he's had to run off to the toilet, and I'm not kidding you, I feel a bit queasy as well, is absolutely shocking. As Gary was walking out, he said he didn't like the food, and the guy said, you've ordered the wrong food. I mean, what the heck? Why are you going to order wrong food in somebody's restaurant? Why are you going to say that to someone? If your food's not good, don't serve it up, pal. But instead, you've just let us get all this snap for 60 quid and let us eat it. Absolutely shocking. Gary's not here, right? But I know for a fact he's got his head down the toilet. He's probably shouting out, rate 0, because he feels rough. For me, I'm going to match it, -0. It is the worst Chinese I've ever had in my life. Absolutely shocking. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to say go try it because I don't want to wish that on anyone. All right, but you never know. If you want to laugh, if you want to see how grumpy they are, go give it a go. Like and subscribe, you know we'd appreciate it. And hey up, Let's get down Orange Street and try and get a bit of fruit to flush this out. See you soon. Oh, right, guys. Oh,
Now, that's the first time I've watched one of Gary and Danny's videos together, and I think they've got good chemistry. You can see they're kind of sort of getting on each other's nerves a wee bit, almost like an old married couple, as I mentioned earlier on. They seem to have genuine friendship and chemistry. I feel sorry for them that they went to that place. That place got an absolute damning review from both of them there, and it's going to bring nothing but negative publicity to that restaurant. And I tell you what, it doesn't half deserve it. That place should be closed down with immediate effect. Absolutely disgusting that these places think it's okay to give people food like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching more of the content of these two. I think they're very good on their own. The previous things I've done is good, but them working together now, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I think they're going to have their moments with each other, but I think they're going to be very honest, and I'm sure they're going to have a lot better experiences than the one they just had there. Anyway, this was Chomp Reacts, reacting to Gary and Danny going to the worst Chinese takeaway in London, and probably one of the worst Chinese, sorry, not takeaways, restaurants in Britain. You know, have you been there? Let me know in the comments. Have you had anything as bad as that? Have you had anything worse than that? And do you enjoy Danny and Gary doing videos together? Anyway, have a good afternoon and a good weekend. And I have been Chomp. Goodbye for now.